Next up, a guy, I'm not sure how you say this, Buxton? We've talked a lot about Byron Buxton, which we can talk about him more too, but had a great season, 542 plate appearances, hit 2 different playing times incentives in his contract. Will also probably get a $3 million bonus. My assumption he's going to finish in the 6 to 10 range for the MVP voting.
3.2 projected WAR, 4.9 actual WAR. So he was the one
5
guy who
WAR is worth $40 million typically.
Yes.
He made 15 plus $1 million bonus plus maybe a $3 million.
Well, just to be clear, his projected WAR that he, was worth more than $15 million.
Yeah,
so
we're preaching to the choir, anybody listening to this, but any talk about Byron Buxton's contract has been absurd and is now very absurd. He's already provided $100 million in value, and there's 3 years left on the contract. He's going to be making $15 million a year. Think in your mind, who gets $15 million a year on the free agent market? I mean, Christian Vasquez got a 3-year $10 million or $30 million deal. Right. Buxton basically has a 3-year $45 million deal left. Now, the thing that looms over him, unfortunately, because of the state of the team, is always the trade stuff.
Right.
Where it's like, if the team's going to be bad and the team is going to shed all this salary and the team is going to trade more players, is it just going to be Byron Buxton and a bunch of mediocre minimum salaried rookies, basically? Yeah. I can't get inside his head. That's not a situation I would necessarily want to be in for the end of my career.
Right.
And, it's sad to think, like, are they almost pushing him towards losing his loyalty?
Right. Yes.
Like, he has shown a tremendous amount of loyalty to them.
Yep.
Both in terms of signing that contract, in terms of making it clear he wants to be here through thick and thin. He gets asked about it a ton. You saw it at the All-Star game and saying he loves it here. His family loves it here. There's value to that from an organizational standpoint because it makes your organization look less bad. When somebody of his stature is like, I love it here. Right. I don't care. Right. But you do wonder, like, does there come a point where even he, the most loyal man in the world, says,
I could play with the Braves
or wherever. I know he's never said anything to the contrary, and maybe he's just wanting to be here, which I don't think is something to criticize. But it does feel weird from the Twins' point of view that they're almost taking that for granted, and that will never change, no matter how bad things can get. Which, I don't know about that. But again, great season, all-star season, goes back to Atlanta, plays in the home run derby. His kids were there. He loved it. His family was there. Stayed remarkably healthy for him. Was great from start to finish. Even at age 31, looked pretty good defensively. 24 for 24 on steals. Hits a career high. What, he hit 35 homers, something like that?
Something like that. 35.
Most WAR by a Twins center fielder since Kirby Puckett in 1992. Clearly the team MVP. I voted for him. I'm assuming he'll be unanimous in that. Just a great Byron Buxton season, and then the great frustration of that is you finally got a healthy, thriving, 35 homer, 25 steal, all-star Byron Buxton, and the lineup just completely collapsed around him.
He was one of 4 guys in the entire lineup that didn't have a negative compared to their.
And he had I forget it. He had 12 homers, 10 steals, and 30 RBIs more than anybody else in the line. It wasn't even close at that point. So I don't know how much more we need to say about Buxton. I'm
excited to see him next year. I mean, to me, the biggest takeaway from this year is it's on top of last year.
Right, where he was mostly healthy and very good. And the big key last year was going into the offseason healthy was a new experience for him.
And you're seeing, on top of it all, you're just seeing an upward trend that is I'm really excited. He's 31 years old. I'm not sure that we're going to be able to see this when he's 32, 33, 34. I'm glad I saw this season the way I did. But I also would not count out 32. I would not count that trend continuing.
Sure. I mean, at some point, mid-30s center fielders lose a step. Sure. He's definitely lost a step defensively, but his speed recovered to where it was 3-4 years ago after a successful knee surgery. Stolen bases were up. Bat speed is still amazing. Just a great season. We say this all the time with him, but I hope it becomes difficult to sort of fully appreciate a standout performance on a terrible team.
Yes.
But if anybody deserves to be fully appreciated after the trials and tribulations and the ups and downs and the injuries and the loyalty he's shown and all that stuff, it's a healthy, all-star, borderline MVP candidate, Byron Buxton. And I hope people enjoyed it. I know his teammates enjoyed it. I enjoyed writing about it. He's a great player. I don't know that I will ever see a player. I'm not saying he's the best player I've ever seen, but I don't know that I will ever see a player capable of 100th percentile performances in as many areas.
Yeah, right.
Base running,
so
power hitting, center field, clutch hitting. He hit 320 with runners in scoring position for a team that hit about -80 in that spot without him. When he's healthy and playing like this, he's as good as a player can be, like across the board sort of thing.
And welcome to the end of this video. There's lots more. For another, just click on one of these boxes.
Or click on this circle in the middle to subscribe to all of our Twins Talk.
Thank you. Gleeman